William, hey.
Yeah.
Hey, was George Washington a real person?
I would hope so.
Where is the proof that George Washington was a real... And it wasn't just a big scam the Americans came up with to fool the British, right? Like, is there any actual proof of him being alive? How do we not know? It was just all one big conspiracy. How do we not know that George Washington was the original conspiracy theory, right? Where's the proof of George Washington? You know.
I mean, I would say, where are you getting these facts, old man? Time to go back to bed.
Look. If Borat 2 taught me anything, it's to question everything. Okay.
Sure. Even the founding.
Even the foundation of our American institution, right? Question everything, right? Where is the proof of George? How do I know they did not just hire some guy to be like, hey, you're gonna be playing this new character named George Washington, okay? We made a how do we not know that Thomas Jefferson, Benjamin Franklin, John Adams, right? He was alive, right?
Sure.
Yeah, John Adams and I don't know a fifth guy, King George, right? How do we not? They did not all get together and be like, "Hey, right, we're gonna trick Americans and the British by creating this character for people to believe in, right? But it's really just some dude we found on the street. We have this whole backstory written out. We hired some artists to make some fake portraits of. We bought a house on a hill, say that's where he was born, right? You know, right?" Yeah, but how do we know this is not just a big conspiracy, all right? What is the government hiding from us?
Yeah, it's not like there's a whole thing where he led a war or something.
No, that was just an actor, William. That was just an actor, all right?
Okay, but
do we ever get DNA of this supposed George Washington?
Even if he is an actor, the actor did all of that stuff.
Oh yeah, but he wasn't really doing it. He was being paid to do it, but behind the scene, it was big government. All right, they were controlling it behind the scenes.
So
wait,
are you telling me the British government was like, you know what? I don't think we like this America anymore. Let's just fuck ourselves over.
Yeah. It was all big government. It was behind the shadows. All right. If Metal Gear Solid has taught me anything, that there is a government within our government, within that government. All right. There was just layers of shadow governments just controlling the world, all right?
Yeah, okay.
Right?
Sure.
Like I said, where's the proof of George Washington, all right? I want someone to show me definitive proof of George Washington, all right? I don't believe his pants or his shirt or his house or the portraits or all details by thousands of Americans that witness him, right? I don't believe that's not solid proof enough for me. I need photographic or visual evidence of George Washington, okay?
Oh my god. Okay, hey, sure.
Look, once we invent time travel and then we can travel back in time and confirm that George Washington was real, then I'll believe in him, alright?
Okay, alright. I swear, Austin, look, okay, just put that on RCS conspiracy and then we'll just move on with my life. Okay.
Channel Post was George Washington, a real person, my evidence, right?
I think this happened. There you go.
I think this happened. Look, remember what I was talking about? We could write a book about conspiracy theories about any dead person, and we won't get into legal troubles. All right? We can just write that down. I'm telling you, William, we are legally protected if we write about dead people. Living people, no. Dead people, yes.
Here's my thing, though, Austin. How long do they have to be dead for so that we?
I think they just have to be dead.
Oh, okay. Right? So I
think as soon as they die, they immediately lose all protection of their legal image. All right.
Okay, there you go.
Right. Now, that's why I wait for Queen Elizabeth to kick the can so I can publish my thesis. All right.
Okay. I mean, you only have to wait eternity, Austin. So
no, don't worry. It'll happen. All right. This thesis it's been written for years now. I'm waiting to be published. I have it every morning when I wake up. I load up my Queen Elizabeth conspiracy thesis, waiting all day to hit submit. All right, I'm waiting to publish it.
Are you just rubbing your hands, looking at the computer screen, like soon?
Yeah, every day. I just look at that screen like it's gonna happen any second now. I practice. Yeah, I practice submitting. I practice how I'm gonna submit it.
Oh my god! It's like, I practiced pressing this button millions of times. It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen. Look, once I reveal the truth about Queen Elizabeth II, or is it the second? Ooh, I can't say anything because then I can be held with legal with defamation. Right? Remember? I can't say anything about that. But hey, not yet. But once Queen Elizabeth's gone, my thesis will be unleashed upon the world, and people will finally learn the truth.
Oh my god.
The truth, which I cannot reveal yet, because it would be considered legal defamation, alright?
Yeah, sure, fair, alright. God damn it.
Look, I tell you, the truth will be revealed just as we find out the truth about the New Mutants.
God. Alright.
That's the segue.
That's the segue, I guess.
Wait. How do we know these are the New Mutants and not the old mutants, alright?
Oh my god. Yeah, okay, look, they're newbies, we haven't seen them before, okay?
Wait. How do we know these are the 2020 mutants and not the 20... When the fuck was this movie supposed to be released? Hold on. When the fuck was this movie? What was the first original release date? How do we know these are not the 2018 mutants, alright? This movie was supposed to be released in 2018, William. It's been 2 years, alright?
Good lord, has it been? Was it supposed to be 2018? Goodness.
Yes, according to the Wikipedia page, this movie was supposed to be released on April 13th, 2008. They had this movie done for over 2 years now, apparently.
Yeah, well, okay. Well, fuck. That's actually a really long time.
It's like, it shows, man.
Yeah.
As the final movie to end the XMen film series, as soon as that's gone over 20 years, I believe this was the proper send-off, alright?
Sure it was. It's not like we had
how we were
Logan
talking how Dark Phoenix ruined the X-Men film series? The New Mutants is what saved the X-Men film series from ending on a bad note, alright?
To be fair,
the X-Men film series is now saved.
To be fair, it did make it so that it didn't end very poorly. Like,
it made it so it didn't have to end on Dark Phoenix.
Yeah. Just on that alone just makes it good. Yeah, I mean, I'll agree with that. The thing, oh god, because this movie is actually, it's decent, I'll say. Like,
this movie does not have a direction. Holy shit!
Oh no,
have you looked at the new poster that they released for this shit? It doesn't. So the poster that we're looking at right now on the we see like this horror inspired poster, right? Like just by so you can tell a lot of movies by their posters, right? Like the way you look at a movie, it sets the tone, right? So when you look at this poster, right? You can see like, oh, they have skulls, like maybe it's their demons or some shit, right? You're like, oh boy, yeah, that's pretty good, right? Like you can tell the tone right away from this poster, all right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
This is the current I know I don't want to save this image. Hold on. This is the current poster that they used to market the movie. I was so confused when I saw this post. I was like, what the? I legitimately thought I downloaded it. I mean, not download. I thought I was streaming because we watch all of our movies legally, right? Right?
Yeah, that's not real.
This is the official poster today. I was so confused by this movie.
That's
when
not
I was watching,
real,
when I saw this post, I was like, what the fuck? I literally thought this was like some weird parody, some weird fucking low budget, but no, this is the actual finalized poster, right? In comparison to the original poster, right, with the skulls and everything, where it shows that like, hey, maybe it's not the mutants that are the monsters, but mankind. But we're still mutants,
sure.
So technically we are still the monsters as well, technically speaking, because we are all mutants.
Oh my god. That's really bad.
Like, this is like the most generic poster. Like, this is such a low budget poster too.
Yeah,
if you look at this poster,
it's really bad. It's bad, man. I can't. There's no other way to say it.
This doesn't set the tone. I don't know what's happening in this poster.
Oh my god.
Okay. Look at this poster. Every character is looking in a different direction. It's the funniest thing. Now look at it. They don't know what they're looking at.
I think they're looking in a direction, Austin. We don't know what, but in a direction.
I'm watching. Look at this one. It's really funny now that I look at this one. Like I thought this poster was bad, but now when I look at it more carefully, it's even fucking worse.
God, it's just like they couldn't be focusing on the one threat that they had in the movie too, or something. God, whatever. Mm-hmm. No, we're not gonna talk about that. But because
hey, we can now do our lead-in of reading the Wikipedia page.
Yeah. I'm gonna read the Wikipedia page. The synopsis provided to us by the Wikipedia page. Oh my god, my words are everywhere, just like this movie. Okay, so here we go. Danielle Danny Moonstar, a young Cheyenne, I believe I'm saying that right. I have no idea. Forgive me if I'm not. Cheyenne, Native American, escapes the destruction of her reservation during a tornado. During the chaos, Danny's father, William, hides her. Oh, okay. Before an unseen entity kills him, leaving her the only survivor. After being knocked unconscious, Danny awakens in a hospital run by Dr. Cecilia Reyes. Reyes comforts Danny, telling her she is a mutant and advises her to remain in the hospital until she learns what her abilities are and controls them. Danny is introduced to 4 other teenagers: Samuel Sam Guthrie, Ilyana Rasputin, Roberto Bobby DaCosta, and Rain Sinclair. Reyes has brought each of them to the hospital after they have all suffered tragedy. Sam brought down a whole mine on his father and co-workers. Roberto burned his girlfriend to death. Rain escaped her religiously strict village after being branded as a witch, and Ilyana...
Oh, good. Witches, my favorite things to talk about.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Ilyana was haunted by her past of child slavery and abuse, which manifests itself as otherworldly beings called the Smiling Men. Wait, really?
Okay, apparently that's a thing.
I didn't... Okay, that's weird. I'm gonna have to... That was not properly explained at all. All of them possess mutant abilities. Roberto can manipulate solar energy, Sam can fly at jet speed, Ilyana has interdimensional sorcery powers, and Rain's lycanthropy allows her to turn into a wolf. Reyes herself is a powerful mutant who keeps her patients from leaving the facility by surrounding it with unbreakable force fields. Collectively, the 5 of them believe they are being trained to join the XMen, hence the strict supervision, as well as Reyes
yes, the XMen, definitely in this movie.
Yeah, I mean...
My favorite group.
This is what annoys me too, because... Okay, we'll get into it. But, as well as Reyes reminding them that
there's
they
no
are considered...
post-credit scene, I just realized that.
There isn't? Well...
Oh, apparently, according to the Wikipedia page.
Okay. Reminding them that they are considered dangerous and should not leave until they have mastered their abilities. Danny immediately befriends Rain, with the 2 eventually forming a romantic relationship, while Ilyana continues to antagonize Danny. When Danny fights back, she discovers that Ilyana's only friend is a hand puppet of a purple dragon who she calls Lockheed. Soon the group all begin to have...
fucking loser.
Soon the group all begin to have horrifying visions of their past tragedies, one of which results in Rain getting branded in the neck. Ilyana deduces that the visions are the result of Danny's powers manifesting. She has the ability to create illusions based on a person's psyche. Reyes consults her employers, the Essex Corporation, who instruct her to collect Danny's DNA and have her euthanized. As Reyes takes her away, Danny's panic causes her power to go out of control. Ilyana and Sam are attacked by the Smiling Men while Roberto tries to break through the barrier, which has shrunken down. Danny uses her powers to learn of Reyes' true intentions before Rain arrives in half-wolf form and mauls Reyes, forcing her to flee. The 5 regroup and realize that in order to escape, they have to kill Reyes to deprive the force fields of their power source. They find her and Reyes traps them, revealing that she was training them to be killers for Essex. Before she can kill Danny, a demon bear, the entity who has been following Danny and was the true reason her reservation was destroyed, arrives and kills Reyes.
Oh, okay. Oh, is that it? Oh, fuck, I didn't even realize that.
Yeah, well, about what?
The fucking giant demon. I thought that thing just fucking popped out of nowhere.
No? Oh, no.
Yeah, it's a lot of things I don't... I get really confused by this movie. I'm not gonna lie, but this movie does not have a fucking consistent tone, alright?
Fair. But, Ilyana summons her powers to jump between Limbo and recruits a real-life version of Lockheed to take on Demon Bear. Oh, was that what happened? Okay, I guess so.
Right,
Eventually...
that's what Cyberpunk's 2077 is.
Yeah, they really don't explain a lot in this movie. At least when it comes to that sudden bit and other things. Eventually, Sam and Roberto join the fight, overcoming their insecurities in the process. Rain tries to reach through to an unconscious Danny until she is forced to fight the Demon Bear alone. Danny is visited by her father's spirit, who encourages her to face her fear, which is what called the bear into existence through her powers. Danny awakens and confronts Demon Bear, calming and thus dissipating it. As day breaks, the group learns that the force fields are down and they leave the facility to find the nearest town. Okay, so...
And then Samuel L. Jackson shows up and tells us about the Avengers Initiative.
Exactly. Oh my god. So, the movie is...
Hey, this movie's a mess.
It's a mess, but it's a decent mess. Okay? If only because, like, there is some... I didn't hate this movie. But, like, and I enjoyed bits of it, but I couldn't enjoy it as a whole.
Well, I think my biggest problem is the fact that it does not have a direction.
It doesn't.
It lost its direction.
It really doesn't. Because it's like... It's like... For a
It
lot
had
of-
like it was plagued with reshoots, right? Like this
No, it was
like,
plagued. It had reshoots. Like they just like they could. I think if I remember correctly, they just didn't like where it like there was an initial cut.
because the original way this movie was advertised, hey, this is a spooky horror movie, and it's spooky. This is a horror movie. I was like, oh, okay. Like even the initial trailer that came out years ago gave off that fucking vibe, and then they're like, oh, we don't like that. Oh, that's too scary. Oh, that's real spooky. You know, the spooky movie is too spooky. All of a sudden.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Is, from what I understand, they originally directed it to, or like filmed it to be like a young adult movie, like it's similar to like I mean maybe not similar, but similar in tones with like Hunger Games. You know, it's like because as much as that has its own different thing, a lot of the focus is kind of between like the issues that young adults would kind of go with, like with a girl saying, should I get with this hot guy or this hot guy, right? So it gives out that teenage feel, right? But then after,
I pulled up the original trailer right now. It has a completely different vibe. Holy
no
shit.
yeah I know because I'm reading from the Wikipedia here, just a little bit here, but to kind of help me remember how this went. But it says here after the success of it, right? Then they Then they cut the first trailer to be more like a scary movie, and they were selling it as a horror movie, right? And so, from my understanding here, Boone, the director, wanted to make a horror movie, but then Fox was like, no, make it like this, like a YA movie. But then they did the trailer after it, and they're like, okay, now make it back into a fucking a horror movie.
Yeah. Look, if there's anyone you can always trust, it's those goddamn executives at the movie studios. They know what's best. They have their focus groups all on it, all right?
Yeah.
The focus groups knows what's best for the movie-going audience. Those focus groups made out of primarily middle-aged white women from the suburbs, all right?
God. And then the movie gets the movie gets delayed mainly because it doesn't clash with Deadpool. That was Deadpool 2, right?
No.
Yeah. So it doesn't clash with Deadpool 2. They delay it again to March.
There's a Dark Phoenix.
Right. It's for Dark Phoenix. And then they're gonna reshoot it, and then I remember them saying that they wanted to reshoot basically half the movie or something like that. Like they were literally gonna reshoot half the movie, which is idiotic. And then Disney gets it after they buy Fox.
Yeah, that's when Disney comes in. Yeah, fuck.
Yeah, and then it gets reshot again, right? Yeah, and then
something I was so I put up the original trailer, right? Something in the comment row in between the first original trailer that came out and this movie release, both Infinity War and Endgame came out in between those space.
Oh my god, really?
So that's how in perspective it got me that how long this movie was done. Right, because as you know, movie productions are fucking done early in advance before the actual trailer, right? So we can assume this movie was done, like this movie was filmed in 2017 or some shit, right?
Yeah.
For a 2018 release, right?
Yeah.
In between the 27, like whenever they finished filming until this got released, Infinity War and Endgame came out at that point.
Oh what? Oh god, really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's how long this movie was in. It's just been in stagnate stagnate release.
Yeah, good lord, man. Fucking hell, that's insane. But yeah, I remember that it gets cut, and then Disney gets it. It gets more cuts, and then it's like then you get the final cut sometime in this year. But then it's delayed again because of freaking COVID.
Yeah, hey, coronavirus still a thing. Remember to wash your hands, by the way.
Yeah, and so that's. It's very apparent of what we got, because you do get the sense of it being two different movies, or if anything, because you get the whole thing with like Macy, or well, I should really say Rain and Danny, and basically all these teenagers basically having to just going through this whole kind of drama thing, and then it's like then you get a cut.
So you know how I knew this movie was unrealistic? There was only one adult watching 5 teenagers in this movie. That's how I knew it was unrealistic. All right, that's how I knew this movie was unrealistic. Movie is that's how I knew this was a true horror movie. You just have one adult watching 5 bratty teenagers. Fuck that. That's the biggest horror on earth. All right. That's
man.
something I don't even want to wish my enemies to do. All right.
Yeah, that's a true horror. Teenagers.
Now that's a real inhuman crime right there. All right. What's that thing? What do we call waterboarding again? What's waterboarding considered again?
That's like inhumane torture.
Yeah, that's a real what having one adult watch. That's inhumane torture, right? That's even worse. Can we get that onto the Geneva Convention somehow? Can we send this to the Geneva Convention? Hey, here's an idea. We should put this on the Geneva Convention. I assume that's how it works, right? It's called the Geneva Convention list, right?
Yes, that's how it works. Yes, exactly. It's called the Geneva Convention. Oh my god.
No, it's called the Geneva Convention list. All right, remember, it's the list.
Yeah, the Geneva Convention list. Okay.
Yeah, we just tell them that.
But yeah, it's just like that's the thing. Again, you get the YA elements with the teenagers and stuff, and they kind of hang out, and they kind of bond and stuff, which is kind of fine. But then you get the horror movie, but the horror movie elements are there, but they barely present themselves.
Also, apparently Slenderman's just fucking in this movie for some fucking reason.
Yeah, that's also not really explained well, because they I always thought those were just random mutants that just happen to be like that, who do very unspeakable things to Ileana's character. No, but apparently I guess they're representations of her abuse. I don't know. It's a little weird. They didn't really explain it at all, because I'm reading the thing from the Wikipedia synopsis, where it's she's haunted by child. Yeah. She's a victim of child slavery and abuse, right? Mm-hmm. And it says here that it manifests itself as otherworldly beings called the Smiling Men. I'm like,
it made no sense. I legitimately thought. When I was reading, it's why did they make it so that these are the things from the magic dimension she's fucking? Because it shows that her ability is fucking that she can leap, I guess, just fucking travel to alternate dimensions or something. Why not make it so that these beings are from that dimension and that they're just tied to her instead of having this weird fucking manifest thing? That makes no sense.
Yeah.
Right? If these Slenderman things were these are fucking tied to your emotions whenever you feel something. They just fucking escape from the dimensions, the evil dimension or whatever the fuck, right?
Yeah, but even that's not even clear. I just thought the Smiling Men were mutants themselves that just fucked with her,
Yeah, I had no idea what these guys were doing. I was legitimately confused.
It was
I just thought this place was haunted. I just thought they were ghosts. I thought they had to bully the ghosts.
Yeah, and it's just they have to bully the ghosts. No, we're not bringing that back again. God damn it. But there's this whole thing where it's there's some bonding involved, but then you get horror elements where it's just because with Sam, he's the first one who experiences the weird manifestation of his past, and then he's approaching a washing machine that brings out a hand and stuff like that. And it's just supposed to be a spooky, scary moment, I guess. But then it's really weird, because you get that kind of moment, and then it's just more team bonding angst stuff, and it's just then it gets back into a horror moment, and then it goes back to
everyone's favorite thing in a movie, teenage angst. Nothing like watching a movie with teenage angst in it.
Yeah, it's just it's a YA thing, and so yeah, we get back to the YA movie, and then it's just you get more bonding and stuff, and then it's just more YA stuff. It kind of meanders between the two.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And so I'm okay, just if you promised me a horror movie, then make it a horror movie. If you promised me a young adult movie in the beginning, I would have accepted that too. But it's they're trying to have both of them at the same time, so the tones kind of clash with each other, and they don't because of that, it just doesn't work. I think they were trying to make it something similar to It, but it was a whole different thing. Because if anything, one, it had more time.
Yeah, but when the focus group loved It.
Yeah,
that's
sure.
That's what the focus group says. It.
No, but the thing is with It, right? It knew when to pace itself to kind of have that what's the term? To have its cake and eat it too, right? Because you kind of get the same thing.
I definitely seen It, so I definitely understand the analogy you're going for. By the way.
Okay, no, because in It, right? You get
the movie that I've seen, definitely.
Okay, yes, because in It you have you have a whole bunch of kids who are
I remember that from watching when I watch It.
Oh my god! But yeah, it's you have a whole bunch of teenagers who bond, right? And then mainly because they're the outcasts of the city, but they also kind of go through this whole but they also have their own traumatic pasts and their problems as well, and they all kind of help each other through that. So all they have is each other, and so that so they build that up for one half of the movie, and then the next half of the movie is just all the horror stuff. Basically, them having to help each other confront it, and also having and
oh yeah, we're still talking about it, right? We're not talking about
okay.
Look, I'm definitely not eating pie right now.
Okay. Also, when they also are able to defeat to their bond allows them to confront and defeat it. The clown.
Because that's what happens in the movie.
Mm-hmm. Pennywise is what it was called.
Yep. I remember that from the movie I watched.
And so, so that's the thing, because like they'll have some horror elements kind of sprinkled throughout to kind of say there's something not right with this town, and also to kind of establish.
That's when the giant spider demon shows up, right?
No, that's the second one. That's the second one.
Oh fuck, that's the second one.
There's chapter 1 and chapter 2.
Oh fuck. Yes, which I definitely seen both of, by the way. Yeah. I've definitely seen it, as I keep referring to the audience so they'll understand.
Yeah, but
hold on, let me quickly. Hold on, Wikipedia. It. Film. Yeah, keep going.
Okay. Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna do something. Okay.
No. I'm definitely not looking at the Wikipedia plot for it right now.
Oh wait, what? You're looking at it right now?
Don't worry about it. I am just eating my apple pie and not reading the Wikipedia synopsis for it 2017 film.
Okay, but like the thing is, I think this movie needed more time, or at least not more time in shooting.
No. 3 years.
No. That's not what I meant. I'm talking about like it needed a longer length, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because the thing is, what it wants to do is like it wants it to be like it wanted to have like these heartfelt moments where like you kind of like feel for the teenagers and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But then but it also wants to have these horror elements, but because I think it's just like it's trying to do again, it's like the issue of trying to do too much. And so, I'm trying to explain how we can do this, how this goes. They want us to care about these characters, but they don't spend enough time on caring about these characters, and
these characters all seem like punk, by the way.
Yeah, and it's just like you get these snippets of their background and stuff, but we don't
get. I would have liked it better if one of these characters just randomly kills the Night King. All right, this movie would have made it if they just had one of these characters just randomly killed the Night King after building him up for 5 seasons. All right, that's what they should have done. All right.
Sure. First of all, it's 7 seasons because then they kill him off in season 8.
Fuck.
Yeah, but
fuck, it's been so long.
They want us to care for these characters.
That's how old this thing is.
They want us to care about these characters, but they do so little to build it up. And then when things happen, we don't care. And also but it's like whenever the horror elements do come in, they have so little impact. They're not willing to commit to the horror of it. They're not even willing to commit to a horror tone, you know? Mm-hmm. Because a lot of it is it's horror elements, but it doesn't feel like a horror movie because there's no real tension. There's no real creeping feeling of something wrong or whatever here. You know, mm-hmm. It just feels generic at best. You know,
yeah.
And it tries to be heartfelt in its own heartfelt. I mean, it tries to be heartfelt in its own way, but it doesn't hit. You know, none of the marks hit at all. You know,
mm-hmm.
and it makes oh god. Also, there's this thing. It does make vague references to like X-Men. The only real, if in 2 ways, it only mentions the X-Men, when they're like, oh, maybe we're betraying the X-Men. But the thing is, when they say that, funny thing is that
we will definitely join the MCU after this.
No, yeah, but it's like right after they say that, then you get a scene when because Danny's powers is basically they have it so that she can look into a person's psyche, and so she mm-hmm. looks into Dr. Reyes. But and then you see the whole camera scene. If you ever seen Logan, there's like this whole thing where the nurse who freed Laura.
Mm-hmm.
She had a camera and she basically recorded all the things that the Essex company was doing.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, right. That was the beginning of Logan. Well, not the beginning, but that was the introduction. Yeah, that was the introduction to Lara.
Yeah, it was to Laura. Laura.
You know, okay, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah.
So it was.
Hey, where's that video? Where's our spoiler cast of Logan?
Oh my god! I mean, it's too late at this point.
I don't know. Well, this movie is 3 years late. You know.
Okay, sure.
We should have done this spoiler cast for the New Mutants 2 years ago.
Wait, hold on. We could just make it 3 years. We'll make it that spoiler cast 3 years late, Austin. But then they had this. They mentioned, they showed that scene. I'm like, okay, this is just a nitpick of mine, okay? But I'm like, you show that, but that movie acknowledges the fact that the X-Men are done. They're over with. They don't exist anymore.
Well, to be fair, when this movie was made, there was 2 more X-Men movie coming out after it. All right.
Oh really?
Hold on, let's see. So it goes. Hold on. Let's look at the release order of this. So New Mutant is the final one. So yeah, this movie was supposed to come after Deadpool. I mean, not Logan. That's how long this movie was delayed by.
Oh my god, dude. But yeah, it's just I mean, yeah, the X-Men don't exist in this, but other than that, it's just like it tries too much. It just wants to do 2 things, but it doesn't properly do it well. Like the editing is fine. It works well, I guess. It's just the story. It's just kind of like doesn't know what it wants to be, and there's no direction in focusing that, and it's just kind of off. I don't know if you have anything else to say to that, Austin. But
okay, here. Okay. Here's the thing, alright? So like I said, this movie had so much fucking misdirection that was going on because of studio executive meddling. Like, oh boy, they're rubbing their hands as the focus group watches the movie, Oh boy, we gotta get our hands like here's the. I didn't understand what the fuck was going on in this movie. I didn't like I thought what this movie should have been done was like have like a whole fucking bunch of nurses or security guards or shit to make this like a real building. Like this building is really fucking stupid, right? Like this movie was really fucking stupid. How they just had like, this one woman just fucking there, right? What they should have done was make it seem like this seems like a mental hospital, right? And like the monsters that appear like these Spidey men were just the nurses or some shit.
Oh,
like,
that would be cool, actually. Yeah,
like they're just fucking insane. Like these kids are just fucking because this sounds like these kids don't know how to control their powers or some shit. So the kids keep seeing monsters, right? Quote unquote monsters, right? I'm putting this in air quotations right now, but in reality, it was actually like random people that fucking worked there or some shit, like the nurse or the security guard, right? And it's because they're only because one of the I think what's her name, Danny? Is that the one that has the mirage power, right? Was the one that's manifesting all these fucking horror shit. Like this is just a complete normal fucking place. Like for all we know, this place could be like Halloween Town where everyone's super fucking nice as fuck and fucking get together to fucking start a college fundraiser after their town fucking racist gets booted out, right?
Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, it really could have benefited from at least, like, committing to it being a horror movie, or it could have committed to being a young adult film.
Yeah.
Or if we wanted to
or they could just do, like, a basic young adult plot where these kids are just fucking trapped in a mental hospital, and then all of a sudden this becomes, like, randomly becomes a heist movie where they have to escape the mental hospital.
If anything, it could have definitely got, like, the way they could have done that, it could have just basically been, like, you ever seen Who Flies Over the Cuckoo Nest or something like that?
Was that the one with Jack Black?
No, Jack Nicholson.
What the fuck? Oh no, I think of the House for Too Many Clocks on the Wall. I think of that movie.
You know when Jack Nicholson's character gets committed to a mental hospital, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that one. But it could have also had the flavor of like a John Hughes movie if you wanted to do the teen aspect in. You know?
Yeah.
Boy,
John Hughes. We're really bringing up John Hughes all of a sudden.
Yeah, I know.
We're really on a John Hughes streak. Hey, join us next time for John Hughes month.
I swear to God. You know what? We'll put that on the list, but later.
Put that on the list with everything else.
Yeah, with everything else. But yeah, it just really needed to know what I wanted it to be in order to be...
this movie was so misguided with misdirection that they don't know what they were doing.
No, because it could have definitely been good. It's just like, it really needed to focus on one thing and then just go with it.
Also, one thing I remember watching, but I really couldn't stop laughing, was when Ileana, I think that's how you pronounce this character's name, was bullying Danny, right? I was like, I don't know why you're bullying. You're both in a fucking hospital. You're both pretty fucking losers right now. Are you bullying for that? She's the biggest losers out of all of you, right?
Oh my god, I don't know, man. It's just an excuse
I couldn't
for
stop
like.
laughing. I don't know why she's bullying. Like, you're in the same position as her. I don't know why. I don't know why you're suddenly just bullying scared for a reason. That
Yeah,
doesn't
I
make
don't
sense.
know, man. It's just like.
It was real. I just couldn't stop laughing at that point. She started bullying Danny. Oh, look at this loser that doesn't have their mutant powers yet. Yeah, look at her. Look at her. She's in the mutant hospital. Or she's trying to be an X-Men with no X-Men powers. Sorry. Okay,
Yeah.
first off, you're also training, so I don't know why you're trying to act superior all of a sudden. You're not any better. You're not any better than any other characters in this movie so far.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's just.
Like, it's funny how she's the character
I
had a
don't know,
random
man.
moment.
She's just the bully for it until it's not necessary.
Oh,
for
yeah,
her
that's
to be
right.
bully
She's the
anymore.
John Hughes ghost bullier. That's right. She's the type of girl that would fucking do the stupid fucking anime girl fucking Ojo Oho.
What? Wait.
The oh ho 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 ho. She's that type of character.
I don't know how you would characterize that. I know it's a thing. I just don't know how you would call it.
Is it Oja?
The Ojo-sama or something like that.
Yeah, the
Ojo-sama.
Oh, okay.
The Ojo-sama, I think it is. Like, it's the character that does that, basically.
Yeah, Ojo Summer Laugh. Yeah, she's
Yeah.
that type of character, all right? That's what I felt watching her character. Oh, Noble Woman Laugh. Okay. Apparently,
Noble Woman? Okay.
according to TV Tropes, a website that you go to just read for hours, whatever the fuck, right? That definitely is not a trap, right?
Yeah.
So she has like this whole Noble Woman personality. You're like, okay, look at this fucking nerd. Look at this nerd.
God, man.
This boy.
Yeah.
Also, the bear was really fucking weird too. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't understand the bear until you started me to, because I was like, this bear is really fucking.
I mean, they mentioned the bear. If anything, that's one of the more clear cut things I actually got.
I'll be really real. I may or may not have was doing something else as I was watching this movie, like I normally do. Okay, but yeah, it was really fucking weird. Also, so did the opening takes place before her waking up? I thought these were two separate events, and she was just recounting a dream, right?
Yeah, I don't know. It's very weird. Also, the
It's
beginning.
really weird. The cut from the beginning to her waking up made no sense to me. I was like, I thought it was like a dream or some shit, right?
Yeah.
I legitimately thought it was a dream sequence, but no. But the way that they panned it out, it feels like it really takes place right after that. Right after her village or town or whatever got destroyed, right? I legitimately thought it was a dream sequence or some shit. And she was. I thought she was like a asthmatic. Asthmatic, is that the correct term?
I think so.
As a memory loss fucking character is like, well, what the fuck? How the fuck did I get here again? Even though I've been spending the last 3 months.
Oh, amnesiac.
here.
Yeah, amnesiac.
I thought she was an amnesiac character, right? I legit thought she was an amnesiac character this entire time. But apparently, no, she's just fine. This literally takes place. Her city being destroyed literally takes place right after her waking up. I literally thought it was like this is supposed to be like it was like a weird dream sequence where she has to face her demons or some shit, or she's just misremembering her terrible past. But no, this literally takes place right afterwards.
Yeah,
I don't know. That's such a weird transition from the beginning to now. From the beginning.
Also, no, but I will say that the beginning could have been cut. I felt like that wasn't needed.
I felt like that was executive meddling. I feel like that was the focus group was complaining about. Yeah, we need to see her village get destroyed. You know.
Yeah, it's just like it's like it doesn't add to the tone of it. It just gives off a completely different tone. Of just like it's like, oh, this is that kind of movie. What? Why? We were promised a horror movie. What is this?
Yeah, it was really fucking weird. Like that opening bit made no fucking sense to that cut. That was like one of the weirdest fucking cut I saw in this movie. Like that beginning was such a fucking weird cut.
Yeah, I know. It's just really odd. But again, there's a lot of things odd about this movie. Could have been good.
Yeah.
Could have been
good. Also, probably this like here. Also, what else did I have to say? Let's see, I talked about the Slenderman. I talked about. Did I go through everything about this movie that I hated so far? Let's see. I talked about how there's no fucking staff. Apparently, how this fucking company can't pay for fucking staff. This goddamn corporation.
Or more Fox not wanting to pay for the extra staff, but
it's the corporation. It's those goddamn corporations that are trying to shortcut. That's why they're dumping all their toxic waste into the river instead of following proper proper protocols to get rid of their toxic waste. This suddenly became a really environmental speech all of a sudden.
Yeah, I can see that right now.
I was like, the Lorax was right, William. We need someone to speak for the trees, all right?
Oh my god. Freaking, the
We
monster.
should have listened to the Lorax.
Look, don't be the monster, be a Lorax.
hey, that song's still catchy as fuck to this day, alright? I'm not gonna lie. That song's still really catchy. I think about that song every now and then, it's in your subconscious, alright? Then you just like, oh fuck, that song is catchy, and then you just randomly go look it up and like, oh, how catchy is it to be honest? Then you rewatch it, oh yeah, this song's really fucking catchy. Yeah, they did a good job writing this song. Alright, what are we talking about again? I just went on this so fucking random about the Lorax.
I think we were talking about the New Mutants and how it's
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, the 2018. Like this movie is playing with so many fucking problems. It doesn't have a fucking direction, which really annoyed me about this movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I mean, like, the character stuff is fine. It's like it's all fucking stupid teenage drama shit. I don't give a fuck about. Like the only character I really hated was Ileana.
Ileana, yeah.
Yeah, fucking what a fucking bitch. Fuck her. By the way, real quick,
Okay,
I don't know
not.
why all of a sudden on the movie release poster, she's she's supposed to be the main character. They made her seem like she's the main character. Like,
No, yeah, she's really forefront. Yeah.
She's like, she has a fucking stupid energy sword. Guess that makes her cool enough to be in the front, right? It's like, we gotta put the minorities in the back and make the white people in the front.
Ow! Oh no! Oh no, Austin! No! What a hot take! Oh no!
It's the corporate meddling again. It's those damn corporate meddlings. They don't want Ellie to be in the front. We gotta put Ellie in the back. Oh no, wait, it was the other way around, wasn't it? Wait, wasn't corporate meddling that put Ellie in the front that time? Right? Hold on, I'm gonna look up the last. Hold on. It's been a while since I seen The Last of Us. I only know the remaster cover. I don't know the original cover anymore.
I don't know, man.
Oh yeah, that's right. Ellie's in the front. Oh yeah, I remember the original Last of Us poster had Ellie in the back while Joel was in the front. I remember now.
I mean, granted, he was the main character, so you know.
Yeah, okay,
you do play as an adult.
Yeah, but basically, corporate meddling. All right.
Okay.
This suddenly became a speech about corporate meddling. How we gotta stop corporations. All right. Like maybe at some point we gotta stop corporations. All right. Corporations are becoming too powerful. We got to get rid of corporations. All right. The corporations are holding us down, all right?
Don't worry, we'll take him down in Cyberpunk, Austin.
So that's right. With Ileana's fucking stupid Cyberpunk sword, but her sword is fucking stupid as shit. It's really some stupid Cyberpunk. So I was like, what the fuck is this stupid sword? Right? I was watching like she got like this weird Cyberpunk. I was like, what the fuck is this? This is so fucking stupid. How she barely has a Cyberpunk sword, but apparently this is a real comic book character where she has this fucking magic Cyberpunk sword. But it makes sense from the comic. But within this movie context, it's really fucking stupid. How she just randomly fucking pulls out a Cyberpunk sword for no reason, right? I would have been more fine if it was like a regular sword that she pulls out, but she fucking pulls out a Cyberpunk sword, and I just can't stop laughing every time she pulls like, wow, it's like a completely different tone whenever she pulls out that stupid Cyberpunk sword for no reason. It's really stupid.
Yeah, well, you know, they can't all be winners, Austin.
Yeah, also, the way that the doctor died was pretty fucking funny. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, that was pretty brutal, and I liked it though because you don't care. I don't know, man. The character.
It's really like how the bear just fucking pops out and then she just fucking eats her. Right? It's really fucking stupid.
But hey, man, I enjoyed it. It was at least something to enjoy in this movie.
Yeah, like I said, this movie is prey with a lot of fucking fault, and it's really fucking confusing, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, they don't know what they were trying to do with this movie.
Yeah, well, again, they can't all be winners.
Yeah, none of them can all be the Lorax, basically.
They can't be like the one slur in his song.
I think that's the problem with this movie. They didn't have a Lorax, all right? Hey, you know what the problem with saw this movie? They just put Danny DeVito in this movie. Just put Danny DeVito in this movie. Fuck.
To be fair, you put Danny DeVito in anything, it makes it better.
Yeah, you're right. He does. That's what Danny DeVito does. If only he could play the Lorax. We should get Danny DeVito to play the Lorax, all right? We should petition for that.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, there's no one's thought of this before, Austin.
Yeah, no one's thought of that. Hey, who holds the right to the Cat in the Hat right now for us to tell him? For us to.
I mean, maybe Illumination, basically, because they're the only ones I've seen.
Okay,
seen
hey,
who've done
let's
that.
tell Illumination. Hey, let's send a letter to Illumination. Hey, Illumination, think about this. Danny DeVito as the Lorax, huh? Right? And just tell them that. They're like, oh, hey, well, we'll get. They'll be like, oh, fuck, that's a good idea. Good thing you thought of that shit. Good thing no one else has thought of making Danny DeVito as the Lorax, man. That's a smart idea, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So this idea is genius. We'll make millions, all right? In fact, I am so good at calling it. I think we will make $348.8 million off this idea.
Did you really look it up?
But I was going on this tangent, but I put up the Wikipedia page for the Lorax one just to see how much it made, just so I could commit to this fucking joke.
Oh my god. Okay, no, we're ending it on this now. That's how we're
I really
ending
want to commit to this joke.
No, we're ending it now. Just end it.
We're done with it? Alright.
We're done.
Hey, coronavirus is still a thing. Wash your hands. Okay, thanks, bye.